I think there's something to that for sure. I think, I think not just that, but the distractions. You're in the conference final. There's a lot of people in town, a lot of friends and family want tickets. You're getting pulled in a lot of different directions on the road. You're in a bubble in the hotel, and you're just going from rink to bus to hotel. So I think all those things come into play.
These last couple of games, and tell me if I'm just seeing something that's not there, but feels like in the first couple of periods that you guys play where you've got the limited shots on goal, you're making a lot of stretch passes through the neutral zone, trying to just get behind their defense. And then when you are able to get some sustained pressure, you're doing more skating through the zone or more short ups through the neutral.
Yeah.
Is that just?
Yeah. No. You're not wrong in what you see. I think. Listen, both teams. I mean, they didn't generate much either. They went 2 for 3 on their power, essentially 2 for 2. They scored in the first 2. I mean, and the goal they scored was off a face-off on a 60-foot shot. So, I mean, neither team is generating a lot. If you look at the numbers, and you shouldn't expect. I mean, I guess we should expect that to be like that. You got the two of the 3 best records in the league. If you eliminate their first 10 games of the season, they might have won the President's Trophy. So, when you get teams at the end like that, there isn't a lot of room. And we're dealing with McDavid and Draisaitl and 2 of the best players in the world, probably in the league. And I think we're doing a pretty good job defensively. But you can't do a really good job defensively and dominate offensively against those kind of guys. It's not going to look like that. So, we're doing what we can. I still think that's a winnable game. If we shut down their power play, we had some looks, especially in the push in the third. We could have. That's a lot closer game than it felt, and I know how it felt to everyone. It felt like the same to us. There's frustration there. I get that, but it's closer than that feels.
Does elimination play a role at all? Do you talk about it at all, or is it just there?
No, it's just there. I think we're concentrating on winning one road game. We've been the best road team in the league all year, the best road team in the playoffs all year. So we got to go in and win one road game.
Does having beaten them twice in a row, once already in this series, help? Knowing you have done what you need to do?
Yeah, that's a good question, Tim. Let's do it. Let's do a redo. Yeah, I mean, and again, I think to last night, if I had a redo on your question, what I would tell you is, this team. The one thing, and I'm not saying you were, I took it that way in an emotional moment after the game, but the one thing we can't question in our group, in my mind, is our commitment, our care, or our character. This group was in 3rd place in the division, 8 weeks left in the season, won the conference, found a way to push for the President's Trophy, was down against the last 2 Stanley Cup champions in round 1 and 2, including 2-0 going on the road into Vegas, got off the mat, found a way to win both those series. So, I get the question, I get how it felt last night, but I've got full confidence in the character in our room.
Yeah, and I was talking more about, like I'd asked you in the morning, about fatigue. You've had to stretch some defensemen a lot.
And you know what? And you know what? That's a really fair point, but we're not going to use that as an excuse. Right. If it's real, it might be, but that can't come into play this time of year.
How did Tanev come through the game? Did you get any update from him?
Yeah, he battled through. I'm sure he's really sore, today, but he's a warrior. He'll I'm sure he'll be out there tomorrow night.
You mentioned Hoppenpaw maybe in this series.
Yeah.
Is he going with you? And any possibility?
Not traveling, no. So not great news there.
Anything else?
Okay.
Thanks, Pete.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks.
Elimination make a difference? Do you think about it, talk about it, or is it just another game?
I think it's hard to ignore. There's
there's obviously going to be more desperation and whatnot, but I think it is just another game, and we can't get too too focused on it or get in the wrong headspace. But there's definitely going to be more desperation.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, your third period last night seemed to show that desperation and everything. Is that basically what you need in Game 6, a whole game of that?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, I think we haven't had a full. I don't even know if we've had a full game yet where we've been happy with how we played, and I think Game 6 up against Elimination, we're going to need to have that kind of, how we finished last game, or the times we played well during this series. We're going to have a full 60 minutes of it.
What do you think was the key to them solving your penalty kill last night?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's just the first one. I think I can do a better job of taking away that lane to, not giving that one-timer up from Bouchard up top. And then the second one, they just, they caught us on a stretch play. So we're aware of that now, and, we got to be better for sure.
But it feels solvable for you guys? Like there are things that
Yeah.
you can clean up yourself?
Yeah, it's just little details we need to be better at. I need to be better at. So, it's definitely solvable.
What was Game 3 against Vegas like? Is it the same situation, and how did you guys navigate that?
Yeah, I don't know. That seems like
Yeah,
forever
it does seem
ago.
like forever,
But
again, you were down 0-2,
yeah.
and you have to go
Yeah.
on the road and win in a hostile building, and seems like you guys came up with a very good performance.
Yeah, I think a lot of times this year when we've been up against the wall or put in tough spots, we've responded really well. So, I don't expect anything less from this group.
Is it easier on the road to do that? Sometimes, just you don't think as much.
I'm not sure. I mean, there's lots of talk about home and road, but I think we try to come in and put our best foot forward no matter what building we're in.
Your coach is saying that a lot too. The best road team in the regular season, the best road team in the playoffs. Is that something he's saying in the room too, about to maintain positive messaging?
Yeah, I think so. I think, we've put in a lot of work this year to get our game to a spot where home or on the road we can come in and be confident and, play a game that, we don't beat ourselves, especially on the road. So, we're confident in our road record.
Do you think you beat yourself last night, or was that just a matter of being at home and just nothing's going well?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I think we didn't put in a full 60 minutes. I think they did. That was the difference, and obviously small little details on the penalty kill and whatnot. But we can definitely be better.
At this time, are you surprised by that you're not putting forth a 60-minute effort?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think we just need to be better. It's as simple as that. And we're a confident group, and we know we can do it.
I asked the other guys, does elimination matter? Do you talk about it at all? Are you aware of it, or is it just you come out and play another game?
I mean, play another game. That's the point right now. Everyone knows what's going on, but yeah, I mean, it's just another game. We need to, get our best game, but at the same time, there's no panic or anything. Just go out there and play our best game.
Last night, what do you think was the trick for them solving your penalty kill? Because you hadn't allowed a power play goal to them yet.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good power play unit. It's obviously they're very good players, and they probably watched some video too and stuff like that. So made a couple of good plays and scored goals. But I mean, it's we're trying to stay out of the box, and it's if we get the penalty, of course, trying to kill it. But it's a good power play group.
What did you see from Chris? Are you aware? As players, are you looking to see, is he, not 100%? Are there things that you can do, or do you just say, he's out here, he's playing, he's gonna play his regular shift?
Yeah, I mean he's a warrior for sure. It's you know I think he played well. His battling out there, and it's you know he's the guy. He's on the ice. It helps us no matter what. I think he did a really good job yesterday too. So yeah, it's you know obviously great to have him in the lineup and helping us out there.
Is there anything you could take from previous Game 7 you guys were involved in to say let's, even though it's not Game 7 on Sunday, but still it's like it's season on the line here?
Oh yeah, for sure. Of course, obviously the mindset have to be Game 7 mindset. It's like I said, we know the situation, but just go out there and play our best game.
Is there anything you could take from the end of last night that you can build on?
Yeah, I mean, I think third period was a lot better. It's I think we were forechecking a lot better and creating some turnovers in their end. I think that was the good part. We have to play like that and the whole 60 minutes. You know, forechecking them and try to create turnovers and get some offensive zone time after that.
I think a lot of people saw the high scores between Vancouver and Edmonton and thought that might be the case again for Edmonton, at least against you guys. Is there anything that they've changed about their defensive game that you're kind of surprised by in this series?
I mean, I think they're playing really good defense right now. It's just have to, you know, like I said, forecheck a little better and you know, pressure their D-man a little more and play more offensive zone. It's I think we haven't created a lot in last couple of games, and I think that's what we need to change.
Coach comes in here, he says we're the best road team in the league in the regular season and the playoffs. Is that messaging he's telling you guys, and does it resonate going forward?
Oh yeah, I mean we know that it's we have been really good on the road, and that's what we have to do right now to go out there and play our best game and get the win and come back here.
But you don't feel like, or maybe you need to feel, we need to be desperate, because they're going to be desperate. They're trying to close it out, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Have to be a little desperate. It's you know, like I said, know the situation. We have to win that game, and you know, I hope we can get our best game tomorrow and get back here.